right, everyone that is sick and tired of the rain, it's not your imagination. It has been a wet go of it, right? So I crunched the numbers real quick, and I like to show this graphic because it shows just how wet Portland has been since the beginning of September. Remember all the talk about the drought? And this is great news as we continue to chip away at the drought, right? 4 consecutive months of above average precipitation. I'll step out of the way. December goes in the books with more than 7 inches. And check this out. For the month of January, through the first 7 days of the month, 4.03 inches of rain. We have tallied 80% of January's typical monthly rainfall in the first 25% of the month. So we are likely on our way to another above average precipitation month for January. That's probably in the long term. In the shorter term, though, not so fast, because if you're sick of the rain, here's the outlook for the middle of the month here from the Climate Prediction Center. And we have a pretty high probability of actually going below average in the precipitation front here for the next several days. And that's great news. It's going to give us an opportunity to dry out a bit after what has been an onslaught of some pretty substantial rain here from mid-December through this first week of January. So this will give us an opportunity, again, just to dry out a little bit. Not a long-range forecast getting into the end of January and February, and certainly no idea yet of whether or not we see any low-elevation snow. But I just wanted to give you the primer there that we are trending drier here in our forecast over the next 7 to 10 days. All right, for now, we are, well, it's still dark and early out there, although we are gaining daylight, right? 42 last check at PDX. I did mention we still have a couple of sprinkles around the area early this morning, especially along the North Oregon coast. Snow showers in the Cascades above about 2,500 to 3,000 feet today. But generally, the weather pattern here across the Northwest, you see a big plume of moisture offshore. That's going to continue riding off to the north and up into British Columbia, so that will have minimal impact on our weather over the next couple of days. Here's a look at Futurecast today, and despite the cloudy start, by late this afternoon, you can see Futurecast tries to take all that cloud cover and thin it out. We may wind up with some sunshine this afternoon, and that would be really nice, right? Roll the clock overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. Futurecast does a really nice job of picking up the fog here that will likely form in the Willamette Valley and especially out towards portions of the Columbia Basin. Some of us may get stuck in the fog, although I do think that folks in the west end of the gorge and the northern part of the Willamette Valley will probably see that east wind picking up just enough, especially tomorrow afternoon, to clear whatever fog we do see out of the air. But you get down towards the central and southern Willamette Valley, it's not a slam dunk that we clear out. Next chance of wet weather, well, you can see a storm system offshore. That may bring some sprinkles to our forecast later Monday night and Tuesday, but again, at this point, that looks fairly minimal. I did mention the offshore breeze. That does get cranking here, especially tomorrow afternoon. This is Futurecast on Sunday. You can see the arrow here at PDX pointing offshore, right? So the west end of the gorge, we're likely to have 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts there, maybe even some 30 mile an hour gusts out towards PDX. You get away from the gorge, probably won't feel that gusty wind so much. It's also possible that the North Oregon coast feels some of that breeze as well. All right, here's the 7-day forecast. I'm going partly cloudy this afternoon, so that's going to look and feel pretty nice, right? Highs in the upper 40s today. A chilly night tonight, so anything that's wet on the roads could be frozen early tomorrow morning. Any standing water that's left, and trust me, there's still plenty of that out there. But it will be a breezy and I think mostly sunny day for us tomorrow, with high temperatures getting to the upper 40s. In the week ahead,